having cards played in an auto battle, so even when you want to not watch this menu, you can still select the cards for the computer to use. Which I wouldn't, I never really did understand, because I believe those battles are like the most amazing thing ever. But I did understand it once when I had to redo the 20 minutes of me battling because of the blue screen of the. Still, it's like the thing I could care least of. I mean, if you get bored with battles in LS Space, I believe this is really a game for you, because battles are purely amazing, at least that's my opinion. Maybe you're a different gamer than I, it's a possibility too. And the last option which I voted for is system raising. I wanna see this, why isn't it upvoted the most? It is such an amazing and important feature that I want to see. Why people don't vote for it? Well, people do vote for it, actually quite a lot of them do, but not enough to make it into the first place. Why is that? Why are people so... You know what? F it, I'm just gonna kill this guy because he messed with me. He's like, no, I'm not gonna let you attack my main fleet because I'm a little fly and it's gonna be annoying. Seriously, dude, why, oh why, cannot I, as the attacker, choose the fleet I want to attack? Oh well, what looks coolest? I'm running out of time, EMP. Okay, EMP doesn't look the coolest, but... Wow, okay, never mind, it looks kind of awesome. I need to drink so just because my throat just got so all of a sudden for no reason. Ah, man, I'm drinking a lot of juice today. I mean, you know that I love this juice, especially when I'm casting. This is the reason why I drink it anyway. But even for me, it's quite a lot. And where did my fleet go? Did it really get destroyed? When? How? Let me guess, in an auto battle, didn't it? I guess... I can't fast travel to zero. No! A single... Now, this is silly. I understand that a big fleet can block me from going out of the system, but this is a single scout. How on earth is he blocking me from... I guess he is it, but why on earth did I choose this path? I mean, what on earth just happened there? I don't know. Game is really weird today, I guess. It doesn't matter. What kind of... Actually, I don't care what kind of weapon to use. I'm simply going for gravity well yet again, because it's... 1. It looks amazing. 2. It is amazing. 3. It's a gravity well. It's like a black hole, except not. To be honest, when I first saw... Excuse me. When I first saw it, I thought it's gonna be a black hole, so I was kind of disappointed. I mean, lore-wise, it is kind of makes sense not to make black holes in your own solar system, because it could get kind of awkward for inhabitants very fast. But putting the lore aside, it would be kind of epic to have your ships shooting at black holes, and oh man, those are green rockets. They hurt a lot. And nobody lost? Oh, I forgot that my ships have like level 9 and 8. This is a really high level, so yeah, never mind then. There's actually, this field is probably indestructible right now. There is nothing that can virtually actually be able to destroy any of those ships. It's just not a possibility. With their levels, we'll need some really sick upgrades, real big fleet, and a real powerful hero on top of that, and you still would have problems. You'd have to, like, I don't know, bleed me out by attacking bajillion times at a time. What? Oh, not to tell me I'm gonna lose the system regardless. Oh well, I'm gonna reconquer this real soon. So, how close am I to victory? 67%? Well, but I need to sleep today. It's not like I complain per se. I love how it goes, but I actually thought it's gonna be a little bit short. Oh well. Now let me end the tear and see what awaits for Why, oh why cannot I speak properly? This is a question that I feel... No, I'm recording! Yes, I am recording. Oh man. Well, I got a headache because of the sheer thought that I could be not recording this whole time. And first of all, I'm reading, okay? So give me a moment. Add an instance for ceasefire. Are you nuts? I'm gonna crucify you. I could consider it if you gave me like 3 or 4 of your plans. Then, yes, I would actually go for it because it would probably speed up my victory by quite a lot. And let's be honest, I'm kind of biased towards Amiibas, they're cute. But add an instance in the quantity of 1. It doesn't even sound right. 1. It doesn't sound like anything. 1. You listen to this word? 1. 1. You put this as an exclamation mark. It's... No! 1 is not enough! Even in other languages it doesn't sound awesome. I mean, it's 1 English, it's eins in German, which kinda sounds German, I guess. It's... what does it mean in French? I forgot French, I'm sorry. I used to know some very basics of French, I no longer do. In Russian, same case, I used to know Russian actually. I no longer do. And I don't really care about the fact. So that's good. So it's, oh yeah, Polish, yeah then. Well, it's different at least. Chinese it is. I believe Chinese is the same as one of the words for 1 in Korean, it's il. And the native Korean number for 1 would be hana. Japanese I forgot, unfortunately. I do not really speak that much Japanese. What on earth would be a Japanese? It's in the distant world of Gapeia where people gape at each other. That wasn't funny at all. I was just making fun of myself. Can a man make fun of himself from time to time? Why did I draw so much? I drew it all over my pants. It's kind of disgusting. Why not did I notice that though? My reputation goes lower as the longer I make videos. This is also precisely red rockets. Is it just me or did he fire a red rocket? He did! He fired a red rocket. Is it a good rocket or a bad rocket? I don't remember. It was a red rocket. I think it's actually one of the best, so yeah, congratulations. Anyway, me making myself so pathetic on YouTube, I mean, to you I can kind of live with, because it's like, I don't know you, you don't know me. We kind of did know a little bit about me, but regardless, we don't know each other, we don't see each other. I don't... Well, I do kind of care about you, but not in the sense that you are an important part of my... Well, actually you are, because you're my friend, but you know what I mean. We do not see each other on a daily basis, we don't ever see each other, and we probably will never will, right? So, it kind of doesn't hurt me to make myself, to show my true selfness to you. But this is also the exact same reason why I never ever give anybody I know in real life the address to my YouTube channel. Because those people, believe it or not, they actually kind of respect me in some ways. I know, shocking, right? So I would rather not change that if at all means, by all means possible. So nope, never ever gonna give anybody address to my YouTube channel. In fact, I hardly ever mention that I make videos on YouTube. I mean, my friends know that I do it, but they don't even know what I do precisely, and they never did. I mean, okay, there's like 1 or 2 friends that know that I used to make videos for quite a lot of videos for Red Alert 3 and StarCraft 2 later on, which were far lamer, to be honest. Red Alert 3. The time of my glory. I never had so many views as I had in the days when Red Alert 3 was actually kinda good. Well, it never really was that good, but it was still promising. Then EA did us again, I guess, so we realized that it has nothing for it. But it had potential, let's say. So, because of that, I got quite a lot of views, covered parts of some of the tournaments, and so on and so forth. And overall, yeah, the views weren't that amazing for most of the YouTubers. I mean, they were between 1,000 and 3,000 views per video. But compared to what I have right now, yeah, it's kind of a big difference, right? So, just saying that I never really had as many views, or viewers, or fans, or anything like in the others. Hell, in the others, people even made artwork for me, because they liked me. Oh, those were the days, it feels good. Now, all of my old fans forgot about me. Hey, if you are a fan that remembers my Red Alert 3 videocasts, let me know because I wanna hug you. No, seriously, I don't believe any of you managed to stay with me this long. First of all, I didn't have any breaks. But, yeah, I did change the genre of games I cast by quite a bit. Maybe not the genre itself, but I know, whatever. You know what I mean. I lost my entire fan base. Yeah, I guess it happens. I mean, they still remember me from what I can tell. They simply no longer watch my videos, and I guess most of them don't remember me. Let's just be quite honest. But oh, the good old days. I remember a screenshot for myself once when one of my videos from a Red Alert 3 tournament was the most viewed video of a day on Wii Game. One of the most viewed. Okay, it was on the front page as one of the most viewed ones. Still, for me, it was kind of amazing. It was probably a slow day for you weekend since it was only a couple of thousand views, but still regardless. Oh, the days. By the way, if you're going to try and look for those old video casts, don't bother. Because, one, while I did have a Nick PANCZASU on Wii Game, I didn't always have it, I believe. Two, many of my videos are no longer accessible. Three, oh yeah, they were in a really bad quality. Not only I recorded in low quality, but my mic was also pathetic. I have no idea why people enjoyed my cast so much anyway. And it isn't just for the game. I mean, there were plenty of other casters, but I was the most popular one. For the time, at least. Let's be honest. And by the way, I'm talking about game replays level of popularity. There are probably people out in the world that were more popular than me. Then again, I believe that the game replays was the best international hub for Red Alert 3. So yeah, that's it. Oh, but I still miss so much the times when people actually sent me artwork. Okay, there were only 3 of them. Still, those are 3 pieces of art sent to me by somebody who appreciated my work. And it was this man who said, "Oh, I want you videos with my what was it? 6-year-old son, and we love it." Well, the most heart-melting moment of my life. I mean, honestly. This is probably one of the reasons why I still keep making videocasts, because let's be honest, I'm bad at it. My popularity is at a 0. I mean, let's be honest, even you don't really watch my videos. I get like 40 views per video, not a lot. Let's be quite honest. I have like 4 of you that are actual fans of me, which I love to the bones, by the way. But that's about it. It's probably only 4 of you that generate all the views for my videos. So those days of my popularity are gone. I accept it. I try to improve and hope that one day I'll be able to come back to my full glory. But for the time being, it's not happening. And I'm fine with it because 1, nostalgia. 2, I always do this mostly, if not only, for myself and my own enjoyment. It's just, I like making videos. One day I was simply like, actually never mind. And it wasn't like that. It was, I simply missed the days where, okay, here's the backstory that I'm not gonna give you. Never mind, I changed my mind. Because I just realized that there was something else that I wanted to talk about before, and what was it? I wonder. What indeed was it? You may notice that I'm not talking about any space at all. Well, this is because I'm just kicking Gravity Well and other places all the time. Because I may not talk about it, but I am looking at the screen immensely. And what I see here is beautiful. It's work of art, and it's a testament to all the hard work whatever, to make my fleet the best fleet in the entire galaxy, and it feels like it. I mean, look at it, it's Sparta level of awesomeness. It's better than Sparta, it's way better than Sparta. Sparta's a wimpy compared to me, and it's only far from me. There are 300 of them. I'm better. I guess the enemy is also in a slightly small numbers, but whatever. Regardless, I'm still doing pretty well, I believe. Oh, but man, this thing, it's on the back of my head, and I can't remember what on earth I wanted to mention. What was it related to either? I don't know, it would help so much if I only could remember. No, I hate those situations. Why? I'm gonna cry, not really. I'm gonna take a sip of juice instead. Maybe I will remember in the meantime. This is the main reason why I stole and take a sip of juice in the first place. No, I don't remember what I wanted to say. That's too bad. Funny thing, by the way. You may be wondering, why on earth am I getting so little views? I mean, it's not like I should get more views. It's obvious that I don't get a lot of views. I mean, why would I get a lot? But if you actually look at my front channel page, I have around 156 subscribers. Something along those lines. Hey, that was kinda fancy, I believe. And yet I get 40 views per video. How does that happen? Well, I believe that most of those people are those old fans that managed to stick with me to the point where I ventured out to the dark and the grim world of YouTube. They probably subscribed and they never ever use their accounts again, or are subscribed to a bajillion of other people and don't even notice my videos, or maybe they simply have this nostalgic feeling to me, so even that they don't want to watch my videos anymore, they don't unsubscribe because they don't want to hate me, maybe? I don't know. But man, it kind of feels a shame. Also, speaking of the fans, how about I talk a little bit about who actually watches me? Unfortunately, not a lot of people from the countries I would like to see most. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a fan regardless of which country it's from, except from Belarus. Yes, I went there, I'm sorry, Belarus is... Yeah, I'm getting political, I'm sorry for this, but let's be honest, Belarus is a Russian province. It's not me trying to be nasty to people who reside inside Belarus, but it's just a fact. It's Russian province. Those people do deserve better, don't get me wrong, but it's a Russian province. The government is completely controlled by Russia. The propaganda over there is just, wow, out of the roof. I mean, if I would go through the border to Belarus, I would probably get shot on sight because I'm from the West. And I am Pole on top of that, so they want me dead because I'm Pole. And they don't like Poles because they are told not to like us. Honestly, yeah. I wish so much that instead of Belarus there would be simply Lithuania over there. I mean that Lithuania had the terrains of Belarus. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not a history geek. And I don't care about it all that much really, but I never really get where does Belarus come from? Why is it there? Why is it so big? And why the F? That's a proper word to use in this situation. Lithuania is so tiny. Guys, excuse me, but if any of you ever went to history class, ever, then you should know that the Polish-Lithuania Commonwealth was ginormous. It really was ginormous. I mean, Poland itself, I can kinda live with the fact that we lost a lot of the terrain to Ukraine. Those people are kind of different people, so they have a different nationality. I mean, originally they were just Poles who decided to rebel because some of them were criminals, some of them to pay taxes, and some of them were... It's a long story, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, I offend anybody from Ukraine, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything negative about you, and I don't really know too much about the history, so I don't want to go any deeper into that because it might offend you and don't want this to happen. I respect the people of Ukraine a lot. Then again, Lvov, seriously guys, who on earth gave you that? It's ours. So, yeah. Wait a minute, how the F did Amoeba spawn on additional ships? I guess they just went through ESA. It's unfair though, I'm gonna lose part of this. It's really unfair. Really unfair. Oh well. But anyway, the loss of Lwów to Ukraine was kind of strange after the World War II, I mean, because most of the residents in Lwów were Polish. I don't remember the numbers, so I don't want to make them up, but I think this was some, but definitely the vast majority of people were Polish. So, what on earth over there? I don't mind any other terrain belonging to Ukraine at all, but Lwów, it's kind of weird, let's just say that. Now, why was I talking about Ukraine? Oh, so yeah, so as I said, the fact that Poland lost so much terrain, I'm okay with that, Ukraine kinda deserved it. But Lithuania? Seriously? It should have the entire terrain of Belarus, and it should also have some terrain of Russia and Ukraine as well. Sorry, Ukraine. Well, okay, maybe not Ukraine. The Ukrainians deserve the terrain. But seriously, it was so unfair that the Lithuania is so tiny and puny now, when it really doesn't deserve to be like this. Then again, after the World War II, many countries were hurt in such a way, because the big guys were just like, oh hey, how about we make things the most profitable for us, while everybody else who fought the most and lost the most civilians is going to be really in a bad situation at the end of our talks. Yeah, I believe I offended pretty much every single nation in the world by now. I'm sorry, that's just kind of the way I feel it, because one, Lithuania, they deserve better, they really, really do. Two, well, Korea's I actually can kind of understand, because the situation in Korea was like, before the World War II, Korea was already under Japanese occupation for quite some time. And during the World War II, there were two people leading the resistance. One was Kim... somebody, I forgot his name, I'm sorry. Who was the kind of guy that was more into... how do you call it in English? Not capitalism, the opposite. The communism. He was the communist kind of guy, and the other one was not. And after the World War II ended, when the Red Army and the American Army intervened and helped the Koreans get the Japanese people out of the country, it's simply that the two countries decided to support the two different individuals. Obviously, Russians were for the one that liked, what is it called again? I forgot. Communism, yeah, that's right. And that's how North Korea was born. I really, really wholeheartedly hope that one day Koreans will unite. I'm not even Korean, but I literally pray a lot for those two countries to unite. It's just such a shame they are not united. It would be so much better if the case would be similar to what happened in Germany. Because in Germany there was this Berlin's case, when while Germany was divided in half, the Berlin belonged to both the eastern and the western side, right? So in the end they could go for the wall and break it down. I believe that this, I'm not an expert in psychology or history at all, but I believe where on earth is an amoeba flotilla over here? I do not see it. Anyway, I believe that the simple fact that there was this wall inspired people and encouraged them to rebel, to make Germany a whole again, which was an amazing and beautiful event, by the way. And yeah, I kinda wish so much that the same thing would happen in Korea, except that in Seoul. Oh, how do you call it in English? I have no idea. Pyongyang, maybe you call it like that. Whatever. So I really wish this would be the case, but unfortunately both North Korea and South Korea have their own individual capitals, and I believe this really is making things more complicated than they should be, because a single wall, it would help so much, because it would be so much easier to break it rather than just have this big area or just terrain filled with the border with North and South Korea is in the entire world, it's the most filled with military forces place on Earth. I know I didn't really say it right, but you know the idea. It's actually a fact, I'm not making this up. There's no other place on Earth with such a big concentration of troops, and rightly so, because those two countries are theoretically still at war. They never signed a peace treaty. So they are trying to reunite regardless, because yeah, there is a big difference of politic views, you know, for both of those countries. I mean, obviously North Korea is all for communism. I believe it was actually too extreme to even be called communism. I mean, the people over there suffer way too much for this to be called communism, to be quite honest. I'm not in favor of communism by any stretch of the imagination, but people over there, it's just like a torture or something. It's horrible. But regardless, the leaders of both nations want to unite. The simple problem is that they can't agree who is going to unite with who, if you know what I mean. Whose ideology is going to last. Now obviously we want the South Korea to be the winning ideology, because they value freedom, unlike the northern brethren. By saying brethren, I mean the rulers in North Korea. But I don't know, maybe it will change. Well, the rule changed. I hope for the best. I mean, before even the old ruler of North Korea died, there was this meeting between the presidents of North Korea and South Korea. I believe this was a step forward. I mean, this is the first time it ever happened. It might mean that there's something changing. I wish wholeheartedly for it to change. I really do. It's not just because the fact that if there ever was a war, I mean, if those countries actually started attacking each other, when I am in there, in Seoul, I'm only gonna live for 5 or 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna die in rocket rain. I'm actually not making this up. It's apparently a CIA report on what would happen. First of all, Seoul would be destroyed. Around, I don't remember, 300,000 casualties within first 6 or 7 minutes. That's because Seoul is so close to strategic bombardment bases in North Korea. Then after that, obviously North Korea would lose, because yeah, it would have to fight both South Korea and America. For me though, it would be too late. Still, it's not the reason why I want those two countries to unite. I simply believe that it's a great injustice in history, and this kind of things hurt me. I mean, it's the same case for Korea, it's the same case for Portugal, it's kind of the same case for Poland. I mean, it's different, but we are also, Poland and Lithuania, we both are also kind of hurt by the way things evolved after the World War II. So yeah, not everything is, how do we call it, fair. But I guess, well, but that's life. What can we do about that? One, I'll try to make it better. I will go with the second one. Now, I lost probably, well, maybe not all of my subscribers, because some of you might not actually care about the topics that I just talked about. But I probably lost like 90% of you, which means that 3 of you are gone. No, seriously though. Which video did I select? I don't remember. But this video... Hey, why are you here? You should be at home. Actually, you should be at ASA to guard the system. But anyway, okay, there is 5 overminds in here. Oh well, let's send the 5 of them into lores. And the 6 of... Man, I'm making so many overminds, I love it. And the 6 of you into Inggris. Thank you very much. And another huge amount of overminds ready. Whoa, there's 9 in zeros. Okay. So I'm gonna create a fleet out of 6 of you, thank you very much. And send them to... For now, let's just send it to Xenius right away. Why not? Well, actually I just realized, aside from the fact that I probably offended a lot of you, even though I didn't mean so, I really didn't, it just kinda happened, I guess. I hope you didn't get offended though. So anyway, even though this is an issue for me, the fact that I may or may not have offended you, there's one thing that I'm even more worried about, and it's called KGB. I kind of feel like it's on me right now. Well, honestly, maybe not, but still, I talked about Belarus in a negative way, and I talked like it is in Russian influence. I don't know why, I have this feeling that this video is gonna take it down, and a couple of days afterwards, I'm gonna take it down. Then again, Russia is changing too. A little, maybe, I guess. Well, sort of. Oh man, now there goes all my Russian fans, which there actually are some Russian fans, I checked. Why did I offend somebody? Guys, I didn't mean to offend you. Why don't I talk about my own personal opinions? Well, they are personal opinions, so you shouldn't, technically speaking, be offended by that. Especially when I didn't mean no offense to anybody. But Yeah, it feels bad for me now. It really does. What can I do about this? But man, all my fans. In Russia, I had quite a few fans. What other countries that I offended that I'm gonna lose fans in? Did I offend America? Maybe by not mentioning of America, I offended it. So I guess I lost a lot of fans from there. What other countries have a lot of fans in? I'm gonna need to lose. Some people in Poland are still watching me. I didn't offend Poland in any way, so I guess that's gonna stay. What else? Germany? I didn't offend it in any way either, I believe. So they're gonna stay. It's not as bad as I thought it will be. So that's something. Now you're gonna guard the system while you on the other hand will go straight to Sirius and start capturing the system. Man, this is awesome. I'm like, oh, you do not want me to go through, do you now? Oh, so I'm so sad and it's so bad and I'm just gonna kill you. Whatever. Unfortunately, I lost people who watched me, the person who watched me from South Korea. There was one person who watched me from South Korea once, but the person, whoever she, it was, is long gone, unfortunately. No longer South Korea shows up in the Google Analytics, and it's so sad. Oh well, other cool countries still show up, but... You know, I'm biased towards South Korea. Oh, now I said that, I lost everybody else. Good job! You know what? I'm actually tired. This is probably the reason why I'm talking such a stupid nonsense and losing all of my subscribers right now. It's simply because I'm tired, and I should really end this videocast, because the longer I speak, the more tired I get, the more stupid things I said, the more stupid things I said, the more views I lose rather than gain, and so on and so forth. So I should really stop it, but I promised I wouldn't. I need to finish this videocast, I need to win the game. Maybe not need per se, but I want to at the very least. So how close am I? 70% expression victory, 62 in supremacy. Yes, because I conquered the humble. I'm not gonna get supremacy. I haven't even discovered the last civilization that is still in place. Right, civilization, whatever. But it's probably really far away, so I'm not gonna go for... What's it called again? Supremacy victory. Instead, I'm gonna go for expression. 70% is not that bad. I managed to... Yeah, this is a really big armada of so-forth, but it's not going anywhere. There's simply no way they can, in any way, shape or form, get through my overminds in here. It just ain't happening. I have too many of them, they're too powerful, it will never ever happen. I guess it's good. So, where are all my other overminds? Here's gonna be one relatively shortly. I'm gonna send him to this side of front line because so far I've been focusing on amoebas a little bit too much. Then again, they have less fleets, so I guess it's a good idea in the end. But oh, you cannot move, but you indeed can do so. So where do I want to go? There's quite a lot of fleets over here, but only a single one here. So I guess this is the place I want to go to. Thank you very much. Let's have a fight. I need oxygen. I need sugar and energy. And oxygen, and energy, and some more sugar. I have sugar on the pictures next to me, but that's not really what I mean. I need sleep, that's probably the thing I need most of. What do I need to go for? All of a sudden I really got really tired. Actually, give me a second, I'm gonna take this off. Ready for it? Oh. If you are wondering what this noise was, I just slapped myself in the face twice. Well, it kind of works. I learned to do this since I was very young. It actually does help. First of all, the blood starts pumping faster to your... not chin, how are they called? The things that blush on the sides of your face, you know what I mean. So yeah, because the blood pumps faster in there, it kinda makes a little bit more, or rather less sleepy per se. It still didn't fix the issue totally, but it's a little bit better, so I'm gonna keep doing so whenever I need to. Now, is there any fleet in here? No, so whenever is this, oh whatever, it's probably a bug. Which means I can move to another system. I'm not gonna make it in a single turn, but I can try regardless. Anything else that I can actually do within this single turn. I don't believe this is the case. I've done everything I could. I can obviously move with this fleet, but I need to intercept this guy. So that ain't happening. Then again, how strong he is? 9,600. Okay, never mind. Then I'm gonna use this fleet of ultras. They are supposed. That's what they're supposed to do anyway. I mean, they're still mostly very badly damaged, but they also have a really strong overmight with them as well. So I might as well use them in the purpose I wanted to use them in the beginning. And oh, hey yo, whose system was that? I really do not know, and do not really care. So a battle is about to commence. I'm obviously gonna totally dominate the United Empire because they are about winklings and I'm gonna kill them. I mean, honestly, United Empire is really lucky and probably smart that they got in alliance with Sophons and Amoebas, because otherwise they would be totally crushed. However, as you know, both Amoebas and Sophons are classified as a good race, so they tend to try to go for diplomatic, good diplomatic relations rather than war. United Empire, on the other hand, not so much, but apparently if it is in their interest, they don't simply declare war on somebody who could wipe them off the planet. It's kinda smart. Now they try to repair their vehicles, ships, whatever. I dare to say it didn't work out. I have no idea where I get this impression from, but apparently that's the case. Oh, by the way, since I'm making this video is already probably quite long, I believe saying hello is in order. So hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm PANCZASU, the Mighty Mixfire, and thank you for staying with me in the second part of this video. Because it's, let's be honest, it's probably a second part. I have no idea how much time has passed, but probably quite a lot already, and my recording software doesn't like allow me recording for too long. As I said before, I can retrofit this in what possible. Oh yeah, single overmight. Anything else I can retrofit? Doesn't really look like it. All the ships that actually require retrofitting are outside of my system, so yeah. So let's have a quick look. Next turn I'll conquer Atlas, and it seems like that's about it. But I'm making my progress in terms of conquering everything else, so that's, I guess, a positivity. Do I have any movement left? Indeed, yes indeed I do. So I'm gonna get Ingenious to speed things up a little. That's good. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, a little bit more slapping. I missed. Okay, that's a really good job. I missed my own cheek. How could I do so? Okay, let's try again. It wasn't strong enough. It didn't really wake me up. I know you might think that I'm strange. Okay, I am strange, but this is actually a legitimate way of waking yourself up. If you don't believe me, try it once. You're gonna see that it actually works. A little, and not when you are as tired as I am right now, because I'm really so tired. And is my bed ready? Actually, my bed is ready. Okay. I still need to take my clothes off, but that's the smallest problem, probably. Actually, considering that I would just want to lay down, then yeah. Good thing I already did take a bath, so that's one thing less that I have to do before going to sleep. And I washed. Yeah, I took a bath, that's what I said. Yeah, I'm even repeating myself now, that's how tired I am. I need more juice. It's good. Now this is kind of surprising, the enemy actually managed to pull out a fight. It's obviously due to the fact that the enemy really does have a powerful hero. Level 14 is not something to be trifled with. But, regardless, considering the power of my fleet, it was kinda impressive, so... Good job, Sophons, you just lost your only hope for victory. Now, let's just be honest, it's one-sided, that's why I started attacking United Empire. So, what time is it anyway? It's 2:11 AM. It's not even that early. Why am I so tired? That's probably because I actually wake up. Let me try and speak properly. That's probably because I woke up early this morning. So even though the hour isn't all this bad, then I sound like I'm drunk, don't I? I do. I definitely do. Okay, what to do, okay. Cincia. Well, yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, obviously, the best thing to wake me up would be to load up a Senyushide music video and watch it. Thing is, my internet is really slow, so in order to load it up in high quality, and it's the only quality I watch Senyushide videos, I would have to wait for a little bit. I have a feeling I would fall in sleep within this time, so that's probably number one. Problem number two, I would have to pause this video. I promise not to do so. I mean, I know that it's already 2 or 3 videos. Excuse me. But at least it's me casting non-stop, so that's what I'm... The juice is really fighting against me. I'm sorry for this. It's kind of disgusting, I know. So I can't do that. I also am unable to listen to any of Senyushide music while making this video cast, because I will be sued for copyright infringement. Actually, let's be honest, the girls and the company probably wouldn't sue me, but the YouTube would. Although at least it would sue me, but it would block my video and make problems, troubles, whatever. So that's another question. Although I did see quite a lot of people that were putting up, you know, fan-made music videos of translated music of Senyushide, and they still were, well, they weren't taken down. Hell, they even had advertisements on them, and they were still making money for this, and nobody has taken them down. I'm not too convinced if this is entirely legal. But no, research. I have no research. Oh well. So I'm not too sure if this is entirely legal, but yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna take any risk. I'm not gonna put any music. How am I gonna keep myself awake then? Let's see. I need to find something that will allow me to keep watching those awesome, beautiful space battles. Keep commentating with some kind of sense. A minimal amount of sense is good enough. And on top of that, I would also... I forgot what. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I mean, I always keep forgetting what I was saying, but this time it's kind of extreme, isn't it? So, what can I do? I could light a candle. That's a possibility. Why would I do so? I don't know, but I could. Wait a minute. I would have to go downstairs to get the lighter, because I don't have any upstairs. Well, actually, I don't really have a lighter. I have only matchsticks and a small flamethrower. I'm serious, it's a flamethrower. Well, technically speaking, at least, it's used to make this kind of thing that you put on top of other. It's for food, and I use it in the kitchen. But it's a flamethrower nevertheless, so I guess that's good enough. Maybe it is a drink. It's supposed to be called flamethrower. It's more like this thing that you use to what's this called? Joint 2 pieces of metal together, right? This thing that uses the blue fire. It's kind of similar, except it isn't the same thing, obviously, because I don't want to merge 2 pieces of food together. I just want to crispify it. So I have this kind of thingy, and I can, and sometimes do use it to light candles because it feels epic. It's just like using machete to... what's it called? To crown my hair? No! Man, I'm tired. How is it called? To shave myself. Yeah, that's right. It would be epic. I mean, I'm already listening to dramatic music when I go to the toilet. Why did I say that? No, actually, don't worry. I don't. But I do listen to it when I go to bathroom. Not bathroom, but to take a bath. Not like I need to go to the restroom, but you know what I mean. Oh, man. The longer this video... I was supposed to pick a research. Why was so stupid? I'm right now trying to rip my hair out. You cannot see this, obviously, and rightfully so, but still. You know what? Let's just go for something new. For example... I wanted to go for weapon overclock, but running this... No. Excuse me! A lot for that. I'm sorry, I have no idea what... No! Pick some! Bye-bye, Overmind, I lost one of you right now. I know I did. Come on. I know I lost one. I know I did. Come on. Come on? No? Well, I'm not gonna complain if not, and... Okay, what to do? Maybe I should cut myself. No, that's a bad idea. Though it would probably wake me up quite a little bit. I could put a needle underneath me and sit on it. I wouldn't really feel it, would I? No. Am I the only one who in kindergarten... I mean, I'm not the only one, because every kid in the kindergarten did it. At least the kindergarten I went to, and you guys are dead. What are you doing there anyway? Oh, it's genius. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, well, let's see how much I am able to survive for. They have beans, okay, good to know. But anyway, in kindergarten, what we did a lot is we took the needles out of the balls or anything, and we sort of did 3 categories. Impaled our fingers. Not really impaled, we didn't stick them into the fingers, we just made it that they cut through the most outer piece of skin you have, or what it's called. So you don't really feel it, but it kind of felt amazing, like a metal man. At least at the time it did feel amazing. Now it feels just plain weird, but trust me, every kid did it. So it's just not me being crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but this was normal actually. Maybe it was just in my kindergarten, maybe you did it as well. I think I did at kindergarten. Well, I ate paper. Kinda delicious, to be honest. We all did eat paper. We also use paper for drawing stuff, of course. But the paper we didn't use for drawing stuff, we just ate. Why not? Irony is that we didn't really want to eat anything they gave us when the time for food came, so... Yeah, it's like the case with sweets, except that paper... Well, I guess it kinda... I know, I still remember the taste after so many years. And, well, it isn't really sweet. It has this feeling of sweetiness, but it isn't actually sweet, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but I don't really care.